Hello friends and welcome to another video lesson from DBOS Talks. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe and click the bell so that you can be notified of new uploads. This is the second video of the playlist called Excel Formulas, and here we will learn how to do subtraction in Excel formulas. The first video in this playlist is about addition, and this one is aptly covering subtraction. The use of formula and formulas in Excel makes content dynamic. And just as I've mentioned in the first video, the thing to note about when creating an Excel formula is that you begin by entering an equal sign, equal character in Excel. That's how you create a formula. Okay, so we will be talking about subtraction techniques in Excel formulas. These are not advanced techniques, but nevertheless, some things that you should take note when you are learning how to use formulas, especially doing subtraction. The first is number minus number. So again, to start creating a formula, you enter an equal sign. And then, so number minus number, what I mean is you will be entering hard-coded numeric values. Let's just say minus equals 100 minus 87. So that's my formula. If I enter, since it's a formula, it computes it. And then if you navigate to that field which we have just created, the formula, then if you go to the formula bar, you will see the formula is this. Equals 100 minus 87, which is a hard-coded formula consisting of hard-coded numeric values. Okay, that's the first scenario. The second scenario is a bit dynamic than the first, which is number minus cell address or cell reference. Okay, so let's just say, again, you start at an equal sign, and then maybe you have a hard-coded value. You can say 100, 200, whatever it is, and then minus a cell address. When I say cell address, you can either enter the cell address, which consists of an alphanumeric value, or you can click on the cell that you're referring to. In this case, let's just say I want to make use of this field of this guy named Juan Salvador. So I can just click on that cell and it comes alive, and automatically you can see that the cell address of that field of that cell is getting reflected in the formula I'm building. Okay, and then I can just press on the enter key, and it completes the formula. And then when I navigate to that field, to that cell, then I go to the formula bar, I will see the formula. So it consists of a numeric value, which is 200, hard-coded value, minus a cell address or cell reference, which is G5. G5 meaning the cell at column G and at row 5 of that column, which is the value of 12. So 200 minus 12, then you got this 188. Okay, so that's number minus cell address. And conversely, you can also create a formula which consists of cell address minus number. The third scenario we'll be learning is cell address minus cell address. Again, cell address, you can call it cell reference. Again, we start the formula by entering an equal sign. And then instead of entering a numeric value, which is hard-coded, you can just click on the cell you're referring to, or if you know the address, you can just type it right into this field, right? Like alphanumeric cell address, like A7, B72, something like that. So in my case, I will use maybe this one. Let's just say my formula will minus the value of this guy, Philip Pines, and then minus maybe this guy, Juan Miguel, and then I will just enter to finish the formula. Again, when I navigate to that field, to that cell, and then I go to the formula bar, I will be able to see the formula of that cell, okay, which is a cell address minus a cell address. Again, don't get me wrong, although I'm giving you these examples, which consist of two expressions, two numeric values or cell references, it doesn't limit you. What I mean is, you can have a formula which consists of multiple number of subtractions, like G4 minus G9 minus F2 minus A17 minus, so it doesn't, you can have as many as you want. I don't know what's the limit, but obviously you're not constrained as to the number of values that have to be in the formula, okay? So that's the long and short of it, but that's not everything. So these are subtraction techniques and Excel formulas. Okay. Let's look at some other scenarios that you may encounter while using subtraction in Excel formulas. One is small number minus big number. I'm just using very simple English here. So what I mean is, in the mathematical side of it, it holds the same mathematical truth is being applied when you use it in Excel. Okay, so as we know, if we will subtract a big number, we do subtraction of big number minus small number, then it will come out as a positive value, right? But if we do the reverse, which is subtracting a small number, okay, small number minus big number, let's try that. Let's say 5 minus 94. Then this is the example of, I'm talking about small number minus a bigger number. And then it will, of course, come out as a negative value. Okay, so just know that this will follow the whatever truths you have learned in your mathematics. Okay, so small number must make them, but a big number will just will, as expected, give you a negative number. Okay, and just a little bit of caveat in here, the thing that you cannot do in subtraction, which is also same is true in mathematics, is that you can never do a subtraction between a numeric value, number, and a non-numeric value, okay? Let's start your formula with an equal sign. Maybe let's say 5, 6, 7, 8, and then minus. And then instead of saying 20, I entered 2, and then instead of a 0, I entered the letter O. So it will give you some error like such as this one. We found a typo in your formula and tried to correct it to, okay, do you want to? So it already detected that you are entering a non-numeric value. So, okay, let's try another. Let's just try another one. So I'll start the formula with an equal sign. I will say, let's just go wild with this one. So M minus 50. Okay, and then it gives you some other kind of error message, but it gives you the obvious message that there's something wrong with the formula. And it's because you're trying to do a subtraction and doesn't understand what to do because it's a subtraction. In subtraction, you must use numeric values on both sides or on any multiple number of subtractions you may be using, or could even be a mix of different kinds of operations. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. They must all involve numeric values or cell references to numeric values, including 0. Okay, so that's it for today. For this video, we have learned a couple of things about subtraction, using them in Excel formulas. Basics, number minus a cell address, and conversely, cell address minus number, and cell address minus cell address or cell reference, as well as the things that you can also do and the thing that you cannot do, never do, which is subtracting while using a non-numeric value in that expression in your subtraction formula. Okay, thank you for watching and listening. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe and click the bell. I'll be seeing you in the next video.